Hello, Michael.
Hello, Mr. Rick.
How are you?
Really fine, thank you. I got a good result in my final home test.
Oh, really? Oh, that's great. So,
Yeah,
so you are happy? You are happy with the result?
yeah, and I'm free now.
Oh, no, good. No more exams.
Yeah,
Oh, that's great. Well, that you must feel very relieved.
indeed.
Relieved. That's great. Yeah. And what did you do for reunification weekend?
I mostly revised my test for the
Yeah.
final,
Mm-hmm.
and then I go out with my family and have some fun.
Oh, good. Good. So you didn't go away. You stayed in Hanoi.
Yeah, we don't often got a holiday at
Right.
another place.
Okay. Okay. That's great. Hello, Mrs. Ha. Can you hear me? Oh, maybe she can't hear me for the moment. Okay. So, Michael, you are always first. You are always the first student.
I
That's great.
never want to miss.
That's great. Okay. So, just letting you know, so today we're going to do some more practice on just writing.
All right.
Writing how to write the first paragraph for your task 2 essay.
Ah,
Okay, and we're going to do that. And next lesson, next Sunday, I will get you to write a whole essay during the class. So that will be the next lesson. Yeah.
yeah.
And then of course the weekend after that, I will be in Hanoi.
Oh,
So yes, I'm looking forward to seeing you again.
that's a great news.
Okay, sorry, Michael.
That's a great news.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing everyone and seeing all my new students as well. It's always great to meet everyone face to face.
I see you often came to Vietnam now.
Not often, not often. So last time when I met you was the first time I had been for about 15 years, 14, 15 years. So a long time.
But since you have for students,
That's right. That's right. I didn't have any students then, not 15 years ago. So I just came as a tourist.
I see.
But like always, it's great to come to a place and know people who are already there because they can take you to very interesting places.
You are always welcome to Vietnam.
Yeah, you're very kind. Thank you, Michael. Very, very good English, Michael. You say exactly the right thing. Exactly. Very good. Okay. Hello, Tang. How are you?
Hello, I'm good.
Good. And hello, Paula. How are you, Paula?
I'm great.
Great. Okay. Can everyone turn their cameras on, please? Okay. Michael, I can see you. Thank you. Paula, I can't see you yet. Tang, I can't see you yet. Okay. Now I can see you, Paula. Wow. Look very colorful.
Yeah, I had the background on, so
Oh, okay. Right.
yeah, I'm waiting for a minute.
Okay. That's fine. Hello, Tang, can you use your camera yet?
Yeah, I'm still working on it.
Okay. That's a shame, Tang. I look forward to seeing you one day.
Yeah, I hope it will work back
Yes.
again soon.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Okay, Paula, there you are. How are you, Paula?
I'm great.
Excellent. Okay. What have you been doing this week, Paula?
So I have been preparing for my final exams.
Right. Okay. When are they? When?
Tomorrow I have like
Tomorrow. Okay.
subjects in one afternoon.
Sorry, how many subjects?
3 subjects. Yeah, I have to
3.
take. Yeah.
Wow, in one afternoon. What, one after another?
Yeah.
Wow, that's very demanding, Paula. Okay, good luck with that. Yeah. Oh, well, it's good of you to come to class this afternoon, Paula.
Yeah.
When you are busy. Hopefully this will be a little bit of relaxation for you, a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, I hope so. Okay, we will start in just a moment. Duknia, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Hi, Mr. Rick.
Okay, how are you, Duknia?
I'm fine, thanks. And you?
Okay, good. Good to see you again. Feels like it's been ages, although it's only been 2 weeks. Okay, everyone, we will get started. I won't wait for anybody else. So welcome to class for today. I hope you all had a good week, good long weekend last weekend, and that you were able to have a little bit of relaxation and you were able to not spend all your time studying. So what we're going to do today is we will have our normal introduction of just looking at some first of all, the fun phrase and also doing the word formation, choosing the correct version of a word to fit in the sentence. And then we will spend the rest of the lesson practicing how to write the introduction to the task 2 essay. Next week for the lesson, I will get you to write an essay. We will spend the lesson writing an essay, and then I will mark it for you so you can have a mark and you will know what your progress has been over the last few weeks. Does anyone have any questions about this? Okay, to see if anyone else has joined the class. No, not yet. All right. Tang.
Yes.
What is the fun phrase of the week, please, Tang?
Fun phrase of the week. Piece of cake.
Good. What does it mean, Tang?
It means something that is very easy for you to do, something that doesn't cause any stress or take any effort to perform.
Okay, great reading, Tang. Duknia, how do you use it?
Don't worry about the maths exams too much. I'm sure that you just practice these last few chapters a bit more. It's going to be a piece of cake for you.
Good. So piece of cake means something that is very easy. Have you heard this before, Duknia?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so you are familiar with this phrase. Again, it's a very common phrase in English. Still a very common phrase. Nothing to do with cake, of course. Nothing to do with cake. It just means piece of cake. Just means something's very easy. Michael.
Yes, I'm here.
What is a blessing in disguise, Michael?
A blessing in disguise it means that something, it might seem like something bad, but it really is a good thing.
Good, perfect, good definition. Something that seems bad at first, but then turns out later to be good. And the example I've mentioned to you a few times is that you wake up late one morning, you miss the bus to school, so you're going to be late, but the bus has an accident and you could have been hurt or killed. So it's a blessing in disguise that you missed the bus that you slept in. That's how it works. Okay, Paula.
Yeah.
Okay, go the extra mile, Paula. What does go the extra mile mean?
It's like making more effort that you are expected to.
Correct. Means putting in more effort than maybe someone expects you to. So maybe you go the extra mile if you have a job. You stay late at work and work harder than everyone else. Or even maybe at school, you go the extra mile with one of your clubs or even your schoolwork. You put in more work than people expect. And usually you get rewarded for this somehow. And the last one, tongue. Hang in there, Tang, hang in there.
Hang in there. That means like tell someone to wait.
No, not quite. Not quite.
Yeah, I don't
Uh,
remember this one.
Okay, it means don't give up. Don't give up. I know what you mean, Tang. It hang in there can mean to wait, okay, but usually means don't give up. Okay, so it means just wait, don't give up for the moment. So it means if you are finding something that's tough or difficult and someone says to you, hang in there, it just means keep going, keep trying. Does that make sense, Tang?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, so a blessing in disguise, hang in there, go the extra mile, and a piece of cake is this week's fun phrase. Piece of cake, really easy. I hope when it comes to your turn, you find the Ielts test a piece of cake. So now we're going to have a look at the word formation for this week. Cho Zhang. Hello, Cho Zhang.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. How are you, Cho Zhang?
Feel great. Thank you.
Good. Can you turn your camera on, please, Cho Zhang? I can't see you. Okay, Cho Zhang, when are you doing the IELTS test?
I still don't have like a particular schedule.
Oh, you don't have a date yet.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So are you doing it this month or not?
Maybe this month, or I think that is going to happen at the end of this month.
Okay, so maybe in a few weeks. Okay, well, let me know, please, Cho Zhang. When you find out, please let me know the date. Okay?
Yes, okay.
Because I will try and help you. All right? Okay, so word formation exercise. Where did we get up to this last week? I think we got up to number 8. Zung Ha. Hello, Zung Ha.
Hi.
How are you?
Great. Thank you. A little
Good.
bit hot.
A little bit hot. Yeah, I've heard it's very hot in Hanoi. Now, yesterday,
like-
more than how
It's
much?
like almost 50 degrees outside and 40
Wow.
inside.
Wow, that's really hot. 40 degrees. Must be very hot. Okay, Zung Ha, can you turn your camera on, please? Okay, great to see you, Zung Ha. Okay, you don't look hot, Zung Ha. Okay,
Yeah, because I
you are
have
looking
tan hair, so
oh, good. That's good. You are looking very cool, Zung Ha. Okay. All right. So what we will do, we will start from number 9. I will give you one of these to do each. Okay. So Zung Ha.
Yes.
Okay, you are number 9. Okay, you have to do sentence number 9. Duk Nia,
Yes.
you are 10. Paula.
Yeah.
11. Hung,
Yeah.
you are 12. And Michael, that means you are 13. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. Zung Ha.
I
Zung Ha.
have a class at 8 a.m., but I always overslept.
Not quite.
Oversleep.
Oversleep. Good. I always oversleep. Or what is another way of saying that, Zung Ha? Do you know? Instead of oversleep, I always oversleep is correct. Okay, but there is another word you can use as well as this. It starts with sleep. Sleep what?
Sleep
I
too much.
No, so it is a small word, 2 letters. Sleep what?
Sleepy.
2 letters, Sung Ha, 2 letters.
Sleep.
Sleep.
Sleepy.
Sleep in. Sleep in. Sleep in, Sung Ha. Have you heard this before?
No.
Okay, now you have sleep in. I-N. Sleep in. Means the same as oversleep. Okay? I always oversleep, or I always, to sleep in is very common here in English-speaking countries. To sleep in means you just stay in bed past your normal waking up time. Sleep in. Do you ever get the chance to sleep in, Sung Ha?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Good. Okay, so sleep in. Sleep in is more common than oversleep, but that's good. Okay, Duk Nia, number 10, please.
The groom may unveil the bride only when the vows have been exchanged.
Okay, so you have the correct word, just the pronunciation is a little bit wrong. It is unveil. Unveil. Can you say that, please, Duk Nia?
Unveil?
Unveil, correct. Do you know what a veil is, Duk Nia?
Not really.
Okay, so a veil is maybe you don't, I don't think you do this in Vietnam, but in many Western countries, it is very traditional for the bride to wear a piece of cloth across her face, okay, as part of her headwear. Okay, she has a piece of cloth that you can see through. Okay, so it is a piece of transparent cloth across her face. That is called a veil. A veil. And in very traditional wedding ceremonies, when the bride and her husband are married, then the husband is allowed to lift the veil to see his wife's face. Does that make sense? Duk Nia?
Yeah, yes, that's
Okay, so that's what a veil is. A veil is a piece of cloth that hides a woman's face. Don't usually see it in Western countries much these days. It's very traditional, but very old-fashioned. These days, most brides in Western countries don't have a veil. Is that the same, Paula, for Vietnam? Do you know?
No, no, I don't actually know.
You're not sure if brides wear a veil or not?
Yeah, they usually, there are traditional weddings and
Yeah.
yeah, there are different kinds of weddings here. So
Sure, of
not
course.
all.
Yes, same here. Same here. It's usually up to the bride's choice if she wants to wear one or not. But that is a veil, Duk Nia, comes across your face. And the other word in this sentence, vows. Duk Nia, what is a vow? Can you think of a synonym for this word? What is a vow? A vow. Sorry, Duk Nia, what did you say?
no, I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay. Do you know what a vow is?
Like like a promise, like
Yes,
when the
yes,
bride and
perfect.
the
Yes, perfect. Perfect, Dr. Nia. Exactly that. A vow. A vow is a very serious promise. It's a very serious type of promise. So it's like a promise, same as a promise, but very, very serious. I vow I will stay here till I die, sort of promise. Does that make sense?
yeah, it does.
Yeah, good. Okay, that's good, Duk Nia. You had the correct word. So unveil, unveil. Paula, 11, please.
I think we should try something else. The strategy seems way too risky.
Good. Okay, easy one. Risky. Okay, the strategy seems way too risky, has too many problems. Strategy, Paula, can you give me a synonym for that word?
Like plan?
Correct. Strategy. Strategy is a more formal and usually a bigger sort of plan. Okay, it's worth knowing this word to improve your vocabulary, everyone. If you need a more formal word for plan, you use strategy. Maybe you have a special strategy for answering exam questions. Means the same as having a plan for answering exam questions. Tongue, number 12, please.
My father left me a great away emptiness in my heart.
Good. My father's death left me with a great emptiness in my heart is correct. And the last one, Michael, number 13.
George Bush is pretending that he attacked Iraq to liberate the Iranians.
Excellent. Okay. Liberate. Liberate is the correct form of this word. Liberate is the verb. All right. George W. Bush, some of you might know, it was a long time ago. He used to be a president of the United States 20 years ago, 20, maybe even further, 30 years ago. So liberate is the correct version. That's good. Everyone, you did very well. 100%. That's great. Any questions for any of those words? Okay. Just checking to see who else has joined us. Okay, no one, that's fine. All right, what we're going to do now is going to remind you of how to do writing task 2. Okay, so you should all be able to see this baby steps writing a task 2 essay. So just because we haven't done this for a couple of weeks, I just want to review this for you now. So remember, the first thing you have to do is classify whether the question is an A, P, or S question. So is it an argument type topic? Is it a point of view type topic? Cho Zhang, can you remember what the S stands for?
The S stands for situations.
Correct. Very good. Good memory. So a situation type topic. So with an argument type topic, okay, you have to, in your essay, show both sides of an argument, maybe advantages of something and the disadvantages of something, or reasons for something or reasons against something. So you have to give both sides in your answer. And this first question, you can see example 1 here. When it asks you something like, do you agree or disagree with the statement, this gives you a clue that it's an argument type topic. And this makes it, once you've identified what sort of topic it is, it makes it easier for you to plan your essay. So in an argument type topic, as I was saying, you will write 1 paragraph about the advantages of something or reasons for something. The second paragraph will be about the reasons against something or the disadvantages of something. Then you just have to write a conclusion paragraph, okay, once you know it's an argument topic. Point of view is maybe there is more than 2 points of view. So you might have to write a little bit of extra information for a point of view. Again, there are, though, usually 2 sides to a point of view, and you just have to work out what they are. And finally, the situation. Normally, they will give you a situation, and you have to think of ways to make the situation better, or suggest ways that a situation can be improved. Hopefully you all remember how this is done, because that's what we're going to be doing for the rest of this lesson. We are just going to be practicing coming up with ideas for each of these types of essay. Next week, by the way, we will be spending the lesson writing the essay, because by then I think you'll have had enough practice at writing a plan for the essay. Okay. So as I said, you can see example 1 is an argument. Do you agree or disagree with this statement? All right. Example 2 is a point of view essay. Okay. And you can tell again by this part of the question, discuss both views and give your opinion. Anything that usually asks you to give your opinion is a point of view essay. So in this one, as you can see, the second step we're looking at, you would say parents should teach their children to recycle because, schools should teach their children to recycle because. Okay, you have to think of ideas that support each of these points of view and then give your opinion. Any questions so far? All right, and the last one, example 3, is a situation. Most people prefer shopping in supermarkets nowadays, so there's no argument with that. Okay, it is a situation. And then all you have to do is answer these questions in your 2 body paragraphs. Any questions so far? Okay. I'm going to share with you a Google document now, and we're going to practice writing the first paragraph. All right, so you should be able to see the Google document that I've shared with you, and you might be able to remember a couple of weeks ago, I talked about paraphrasing the essay title. Remember, this is what you do in your first paragraph. You have to think of another way of saying this. When I say this, I mean the essay topic. So this is what you did last time. So you can just have a quick look at what you wrote last time. So, for example, Zung Ha.
Yes.
All right. Okay, so remember, Zung Ha, last time you talked about how dieting has become a common activity for people of every gender and every age. Okay, that's good. All right, that's what you turned this statement into. All right, Paula, this is what you did. Michael, this is what you did. Cho Zhang, that's what you did. Ang, you can see what you did. Okay, and Duknia, you can see what you did. So this time I'm going to get you to do the same thing. First of all, I will get you to send me in chat. Please look at this topic. Cho Zhang, can you read me the topic, please?
The best way to reduce the number of traffic accidents is to raise the age limit for younger drivers and to lower the age limit for elderly ones. Do you agree or disagree?
Okay, so I want everyone just very quickly to send me in chat, please. Is this an A, P, or S topic? An argument, situation, or a point of view topic? Okay, just please send it to me quickly now in chat. I just want to make sure you all understand how to classify the topic. Okay, Zung Ha, you are correct. Tang, you are not correct. Chou Zhang, you are not correct. Okay, Michael, you are not correct. Who else haven't I heard from? Zung Ha, Zhou Zhang. Paula, you are correct. Tuknia. Have you sent me your answer yet, Tuknia? I can't see it. Oh, now I can. Okay, good. You are correct. Okay, everyone. It is an A. It is an argument. Okay, and the way you know it is an argument and not a point of view is because they ask you, do you agree or disagree? Normally, when you are having an argument, you either agree with someone or you disagree with someone, okay? So when you see these words, it gives you a clue that it is an argument topic and not so much a point of view. Although I know the two are quite similar, so I don't blame you for being a little bit confused. But when you see words like agree or disagree, then you know it is an argument topic. I hope you all understand that. So remember, agree or disagree, you know it is an argument. So in that case, you need to think of the reasons why someone might agree with this statement, and also the reasons why someone might disagree with part of the statement. So that is what you would do in your second and third paragraphs. But right now, you're going to write a paraphrase, okay, of this sentence for me. Okay, I want you to write it. I'll send you all the link in chat, and I want you to write it in the document like you did last time. Okay, so hopefully you can all see the link in chat. So can you please all write in the document? Duknia,
Yes.
okay, can you write in the document this time, please? I remember you didn't last time. You did it in Word, I think,
Okay.
and then transferred. I want to see what everyone is writing so I can correct you as you go, okay? So in case you are thinking, I can't remember what we did 2 weeks ago. What am I supposed to do? Okay, you are paraphrasing this whole sentence. Here is one example I will give you, just looking at it. Every year, thousands of people in Vietnam die or are injured in traffic accidents. Many of these accidents are caused by young and inexperienced drivers. Perhaps we should raise the age limit for these drivers. Okay, so that is one way of paraphrasing that. Now, is there anyone who is not clear what I want you to do? Okay, I'll give you just a few minutes to do this.
We're writing in the documents, aren't we?
Yes, please, Paula, just like you started doing. Yes, exactly that. So everyone, please write in the document, okay? And you need to write a maximum of 2 sentences, okay? Try to do this in 2 sentences. This is just an introduction. So all you are doing, remember, is just thinking of a different way of expressing the idea that is in this topic. Remember the example that I gave you? I'll try to remember what I said. Every year, thousands of people in Vietnam are killed or injured in traffic accidents. To stop this, maybe we should raise the age limit for younger drivers and lower the age limit for older drivers. Okay, that is one way of doing it. So I've changed some, but not all of the words. And the reason you need to do this, of course, is that you need to show that you have a good understanding of what the sentence is saying, and also that you have a good enough vocabulary in English to be able to say it in different words, that your vocabulary is wide enough to be able to express an idea in more than one way. Zung Ha, are you still thinking?
Start right now, but my iPad is too slow.
Okay, Paula.
Yeah.
Okay, just sorry to interrupt you, Paula. Just looking at your first sentence, normally when you're going to be using an adjective like alarming, okay, it would go before worldwide, okay?
Okay.
Now, I'm just trying to think of why it does that. Because they are both adjectives, of course, and you are thinking, why does this adjective go before that one? So normally, I would guess worldwide is such is a slightly different sort of adjective than alarming. Just trying to think of an easier way of explaining this. But basically the adjective alarming comes first, and then the thing that it is affecting comes second. Does that make sense, Paula?
Yeah, I got
Okay.
it.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Cho Zhang,
Yes, I'm here.
okay, so just looking at your first sentence, Cho Zhang. Okay, being under the influence of traffic accidents is not correct, okay?
Okay.
Okay, under the influence, you would have to say people are not under the influence. You might be under the influence of some medicine or some drug, but you cannot be under the influence of a traffic accident. Does that make sense?
Yes, okay.
Okay. What happens to people in traffic accidents? Zhou Zhang, what happens to them? What is something that could happen?
They got injuries.
Yes,
Them.
that is correct. That is right. So you would see more than 1 million people have been what in traffic accidents?
Yes, okay. Okay.
Do you know which word to use now?
Yes.
You just said it before. You just said it.
About the injuries.
Have been, yeah, injured. Injured.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, that's good start, Michael. Okay, looks promising. That's fine. Using proliferating is a good word. Tongue, your first sentence is fine, but you need to use the past tense form of increased. Okay, Tongue? Tongue, did you hear what I said? That's correct. Okay. Okay, Cho Zhang.
Yes, I'm here.
Have you seen what you've written? You've got injected in traffic accidents. Okay, so it's not injected, it is injured. Injured. Almost correct, Cho Zhang. Injured. Ed. Correct. That's better. Okay, Zung Ha,
Yes.
please read your first sentence for me. Read your first sentence to me.
Every year, the number of traffic accidents are gradually increasing each year.
Okay, what do you think is a little bit wrong with that sentence, Zung Ha? There's something a little bit wrong with it. What is it?
About the time,
It is about year, okay? So you've got every year at the start of the sentence, okay? And then you've got pretty much the same thing at the end of the sentence.
Yeah,
right?
I
So
still
you only
try
need it
to change it, but
you only need it once, all right? You only need it once. So you choose where you want it at the start or the end, but you can't have both, okay? That's just repeating yourself. Does that make sense, Sung Ha?
yes.
Okay. Remember not to repeat yourself in these sentences. So you choose whether you want it at the start or the end. Either one is okay, but not both. Okay, that's better. Okay, so far so good, Duknia. So Duknia,
Yes.
okay, so what I would suggest, Duknia, is your first sentence is fine, okay? No problem. What you now need to talk about the second part of the sentence, which is about raising the age limit for younger drivers or lowering it for elderly ones. So what I would start the sentence like something like this, okay? Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Do you know how to finish it now?
Yeah, I do.
Good. Okay. So Michael,
Yes.
same thing as I've just shown Duknia. So you need your second sentence, okay, needs to be about this, about can we improve it by raising the age limit for younger drivers or lowering the age limit for elderly drivers, okay? So you've already talked about how traffic accidents are getting worse, okay?
Yeah.
That's fine. So the next thing you must deal with is this part of the sentence,
Yeah, I know.
okay? So I would start that again. So go back to the start of that sentence again, Mike. Okay, tongue.
Yes.
Okay, Tung. So you have the right idea, Tung, but you are missing what is called a qualification. Okay. So you've said here the best way is to disallow the youngsters and lower the age limit for elderly ones. Okay. Who says so, Tung? Who says this? Does everyone say this?
No.
No. So who says this? Can you tell
Um,
me? Not everyone, is it? Not everyone.
yeah.
So if it's not everyone, how do you say not everyone? Can you think of another way of saying not everyone?
Not everyone.
So you
Right.
need a couple of words at the start of the sentence. You need a couple of words, meaning that not everyone thinks this. First word is this one, Tung. Can you tell me what the second word is?
Some people think.
Yes, Tung, exactly. Okay. Exactly. Okay. So remember, you cannot be so definite in essay questions like this. There's no one correct answer, remember. So it's always some people think. Did that make sense, Tung?
Yes.
Good. Okay, Paula. So Paula, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so the only thing you've missed out is any reference to the age of the drivers. Okay, Paula?
Oh, okay.
Okay,
So-
and I'll show you how to fix this, all right?
Okay.
Very easy. Okay, see what I've done?
Yes.
Okay, so straight away, I've made reference to the age reference that was in the question. Some people think there should be a suitable age limit for drivers, both young and old.
Okay.
Okay, and the rest of it is good, Paula. Excellent. Okay,
Okay.
good use of formal academic English. Okay, and you have done a good paraphrase.
Okay.
Okay, Choja. Okay, Chojang, can you hear me?
Thanks for that.
Okay, so I will correct your introduction now by just making it a little bit simpler. All right.
Yes.
So I think if you are looking at the whole world, is that what you were thinking, Chojang? You were thinking about the whole world?
Yes.
Okay, I would think in the whole world, probably it is more than 1 million people, like you say, but it is millions of people every year are affected by traffic accidents. Okay, so what I will do is this. So in this day and age, millions of people, and because this is something that is still happening, what word should I have here, Chojang, instead of have been? Because this is something that is still happening.
Is injured.
In this day and age, millions of people, what is the next word, Chojang? Because this is something that is still happening. Small word, Chojang, 3 letters, 3 letters. Yes. Just like that, okay?
Yes.
Okay, can you read the sentence for me, please, Chojang? Read it for me.
In this day and age, millions of people are injured in traffic accidents every year.
Good, good. So that is a perfect sentence now, Chojang. So I got you to read it just so you can get used to what the perfect sentence looks like. Okay?
Yes.
It is widely perceived that enacting the rule of age limitation is the best choice, isn't quite the correct choice of word. Okay? I'm thinking of a simple word that begins with W. Zhang, 3 letters, begins with W.
Mm, I think I cannot guess it.
Sorry, do you know what it is?
No, I don't think I know it.
Okay, this one. Okay, can you read me the second sentence, please, Choshai?
Yes. It is widely perceived that enacting the rule of age limitations is the best way to reduce this total.
Okay, good. Does that make sense to you now, Choshang?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, Tang. Hello, Tang.
Yes.
Okay, so just looking at your second sentence, Tang, I just need to make a couple of corrections, all right?
I don't know.
Hello, can you hear me, Tang?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, so some people think the best way is to disallow. Saying the youngsters isn't quite the correct form for the sentence. Okay, all right. What sort of people are we talking about here, Tang? What are the youngsters doing? What are they doing? They are doing what?
They're driving.
Yes. Okay. So in this case, we call them disallow young. So young what, Tang?
Young driver.
Correct. And of course, there's more than one, of course. We have to have an S on the end. Some people think the best way is to disallow young drivers and lower the age limit for elderly. Okay, and because there's more than one, had to put an S on the end. Okay, now that sentence is correct, Tang. Do you have any questions, Tang, about that?
No.
Good. Okay, good. Yeah, that's fine. You don't need to have anything else. Same with you, Cho Zhang. Okay, you don't need to have anything else. Michael, what are we doing here? Okay, Michael.
Yes.
Okay, Michael, you have written too much.
Ah.
Okay,
Hello.
okay. I only need 2 sentences. All right. Okay. So this third sentence you've written is actually looking to me like a conclusion. Okay.
Yeah.
So you can save this one for your conclusion. So you only need these 2 sentences here. All right.
Okay.
So I'm sorry, I'm going to take all of this out. All right.
Okay.
I know you've spent the last few minutes working on it, but you don't need it. All right.
Okay.
Okay, you only need 2 sentences. Some people recommend that an age limit is needed for. Okay, again, this one doesn't make sense, between young and old. Okay, I'll show you how to correct it. Some people recommend that an age limit is needed for drivers, and instead of between, you just have this word. Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah, so you're looking at drivers both young and old, not between young and old. Using between in this sentence doesn't make sense. So it needs to be both. Okay, now it's correct. Now, so Michael, that's all you need to do in these introductions. Okay, just 2 sentences like that. All right.
Okay.
Okay, so please don't try to write too much. So what you were writing looked like it was going to be good for a conclusion.
Exactly.
Okay, Tuknia. Yeah, that is correct, Tuknia. Okay, good. Zung Ha, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
You see here. Therefore, that Zung Ha, that's good, using therefore. Okay, that is a good linking word. So everyone, please remember, therefore is also a good linking word to use in essays like this. Some people think the government should limit the suitable age. Is not quite correct, Sung Ha. Okay, I'll show you how to correct it. Okay. It is not the suitable age, it is the driving age. Okay. Okay, what word goes here, Zung Ha?
Oh,
Yes, correct. Okay, simple as that. Okay. Some people think the government should limit the driving age for drivers, both young and old. Usually, Zung Ha, it's best not to start sentences in essays like this with and, okay? It's not really a hard rule, but it is a convention, okay? Meaning that it is not usually a good idea, all right? And in these sort of essays should just be used as a linking word. So you don't need it. The rest of that is correct, Zung Ha. Okay, that's good. So does that make sense, Zung Ha?
yes.
Okay, so you don't need to start sentences with and. Okay, in informal essays. If you are speaking casually, you can, all right? But in a formal essay like this for a test, it's best not to start a sentence with and. Just use and as a linking word. Okay, everyone, that's not bad. So hopefully you've all understood the corrections that I've made. Okay, which brings us to topic number 2. Can you please send me in chat, first thing, whether this is an argument, a point of view, or a situation topic? So same as you did last time. Argument, point of view, or situation. That's correct, Paula. That's correct, Zung Ha. That's correct, Michael. That's correct, tongue. Cho Zhang, what do you think?
Yes, I'm here.
A, P, or S, Cho Zhang?
It's P.
It is P.
Yes.
It is, yes. So everyone, including those who haven't sent, this is P. It is a point of view. And you can see the thing that gives it away. It says here, discuss both views. Okay, so that gives it away that it is a point of view. So like I say, very similar, like I said before, very similar to an argument topic. But in this case, because it's views, it is a point of view, which means in your body paragraphs of the essay, you are going to explore both those points of view. So remember up here, we knew it was an argument or an A topic because it had this. Do you agree or disagree? So remember, if you are having an argument with someone, normally you disagree with them. So you know the word disagree or agree is associated with an argument. And for the same reason, you know that when you see views, it means it's a point of view topic. All right, so again, same thing again, everyone. Okay, can you please write a paraphrase, all right, of this first sentence? So please, everyone, same thing again. Paraphrase that first sentence. Let me give you an example while you're thinking about this. In many societies, it has been traditional for parents to use physical force to make their children behave. But in these modern times, many people think this is not right. Okay, so that's one way of doing it. If you are still a little bit confused over what words to use, try to keep it simple and not make mistakes. I think it is better to have a correct sentence with no mistakes, even if it is a simple sentence, that is with not too many formal or academic words, than to try to use academic or formal words incorrectly. So if you can write without mistakes is better than trying to be too complicated and make mistakes. Hey, you are starting very well, Zung-ha, very fast. Zung-ha,
Yes.
what does the word parent need on it? What is missing?
An S.
Correct. Of course, you have two parents, mother and father. So parents must be plural. Okay, Michael,
Yes, good.
the word monitor means to look at something or to watch something.
Oh,
So it's not correct for the sentence, obviously. So to monitor someone means to watch them or keep a track of what they are doing.
oh, okay.
So you need another word, not
Mm.
monitor. Okay, the best word is the word probably that Paula has used. Can you see what she has used in her first
Uh,
sentence?
I discipline.
Correct. Yeah. Good. It's hard. Sometimes it is hard to think of a synonym. All right. Discipline is one that it is quite hard to think of a synonym. So if you can't think of a synonym, don't spend too much time trying to think of one. Just use the same word. It's more important to finish the essay in 40 minutes than to spend 5 minutes trying to think of one word. Wow, chojang, that's a very formal word you have chosen. Castigation. Castigation. Okay, that's a very, very formal word. It's good that you know such a word. Okay, have you finished Zungha?
Yes.
Okay, Zungha, so it's good that you finished so quickly, okay? You are thinking quickly, which is great. So again, just a couple of small mistakes, all right? In the past, parents thought, okay, can you read that first line for me, please, Zungha?
In the past, parents thought that it was good to discipline children by using physical force.
Okay, good. Stop there. Okay, so you can just see how I've just taken a couple of words out, all right, to make it more correct. So you actually had more words in there than you needed. So that is the correct sentence now. But nowadays, some people think that it's unacceptable to treat. Okay, so normally you would have the adjectives before children. Okay, not after. Okay, Zungha?
Okay.
So, okay, so you're putting the adjectives here with your bad behaviors, you are putting it after the children. So you need it before. So you normally have the adjectives before the noun. Okay, usually. So do you know what these words before it should be, Zungha?
Bad children?
First one. That is the first one. Okay, this is the second one. Do you know what they are?
Bad.
What is the almost a different form of the word though?
Badly?
Yes, good, Zungha. You are getting the idea. What is the next word?
Badly behave.
Close.
Mm,
Yeah, you are right. You are right, Zungha. I just need a different form of it. Okay. So you can have behaved. Okay. Okay. Does that make sense now, Zungha?
Yes.
Okay. So what I've done is I put the adjectives, as you can see here, before the noun. All right. Not after the noun. Okay. And then all I've done is make sure I'm choosing the correct form of the word. Okay. And so which one is, and again, you have repeated a word you don't need to. Okay, now that's correct, Zungha. All right, so you have the right idea, Zungha. Your paraphrasing is good. You were just making some small mistakes with the grammar. All right, and in your word choice. So that's all you need to be careful of now. Okay. Do you have any question for me, Zungha?
No, thank you.
Okay. Okay, Paul is still writing. Michael, can you hear me, Michael?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Many parents think that exerting physical force to discipline a child is okay. So force actually doesn't need an S on the end in this case.
Okay.
Okay, doesn't need to be plural. Using physical force to discipline a child is a suitable method. However, many people claim that is extremely wrong to punish children with physical force, and this should be banned. Oops. Okay, I needs to be a capital, but you know that.
I forgot.
Yes, yeah, that's okay. From my perspective, I believe that using this okay, and remember, children, the word children is plural, okay?
Yeah.
So doesn't need an S, okay? There's
Okay.
no such word as children's unless you're talking about something belonging to the children, okay? But children is already plural. Okay, that's fine, Michael. All right, Paula. Hello, Paula.
Hello.
Okay, Paula, in the past, corporal punishment. Okay, very good. Okay, corporal punishment. All right, corporal punishment, everyone, is another way of saying physical force. Physical force. Corporal punishment means to hit someone. It's a very formal way of saying physical force. Okay, it's good that you know that, Paula. In the past, corporal punishment. Sorry, I can't see the rest of your sentence at the moment because it has your name on it. Okay. Corporal punishment is accepted as a way of parents disciplining their children. Nowadays, however, a substantial majority of people find it objectionable. Good. Now, I will emphasize why this. Okay. Just one mistake, Paula. Only one mistake. Do you know what it is? It's in your last sentence.
Emphasize on.
Yes.
On.
What do you need to do? That is where the mistake is. How do you change it?
Mm,
You delete it.
on.
You don't need it.
Okay.
In this essay, I will emphasize why. Okay, you don't need that little preposition. All right. In this essay, I will emphasize why this should not be permitted as a method of disciplining youngsters. Okay, that's good, Paula. Only one small mistake, very small.
Okay.
Okay, and I know it's difficult sometimes. Sometimes in another sort of sentence, you might use the on. I know, but again, this is just practice. So when you have this collocation, I will emphasize why. Just try to remember you don't need to have an on in there. So the collocation is I will emphasize why. Okay, I will tell you why. You don't need to say I will tell you on why. Just I will tell you why. I will emphasize why. Okay, no need for an on. All right. So Zunghar, I've done. Paula, I've done. Michael, I've done. Okay, Tang. Can you hear me, Tang?
Yes.
Okay. Parents think that using physical force to punish their children is fine. Okay, so is this all parents think this? Do you think, Tang?
No.
No, okay. So
Yeah.
what word do you need before parents?
Most.
Maybe not even most. What's another word?
Many.
Yes, many will do. Okay, please put it in. Okay. Okay, while I'm waiting for that, Tongue, I will look at one of the others. So can you please add many to the start of your sentence, please, Tongue? That's good. Okay, which means parents now has a small p, of course. Good. All right, and that you don't need an S here. Okay, doesn't need to be plural. Many parents think that using physical, and again, physical force can be plural or singular. One of those annoying phrases, doesn't need an S on the end in this case. Okay, and this should be is.
No.
Okay, punish their child is fine because they can teach them a lesson. Okay, suppose isn't the correct word for this sentence. Okay. Right. What word could you have here instead, Tongue?
So
Not suppose. Okay, so suppose isn't quite right. All right. What is the easiest word to put there, Tongue?
some say,
Sorry. Sorry, I didn't
say.
hear. Can you type it in, please, Tongue, so I can see it? I can't quite hear. Okay, yes, some say is fine. Okay, some say doesn't need an S, by the way, Tongue. Just say, doesn't need the S. Good. Okay, that's fine. So you could also use the word think, Tongue, all right? But some think is it unacceptable, some say it is unacceptable. Okay. Some claim it is unacceptable. There's quite a few words you can use in there. But like I was saying before, if you are in any doubt, use the one that you are sure of, even if it is a simple one. Does that make sense, Tongue?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, Duk Nia.
Yes.
Okay, some parents, okay, again, same thing. Duk Nia, think doesn't need an S on the end in this sentence. Okay, some people think that it's okay to treat their, and again, children is already plural. It doesn't need an S on the end. Same with physical force. Okay, in the believe. Believe is not quite the correct form of the word. What should it be, Duk Nia? Not believe, but this one. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Belief. Okay, belief is the correct form of the word for this sentence. In the belief that they won't ever repeat not their kind of a behavior, I mean that kind of behavior. Some also claim that treating them again with physical force and violence is unacceptable. Okay, that's fine, Duk Nia. Okay, so again, just some small mistakes with grammar. Okay, but the basic sentence is correct. Any question, Duk Nia?
No.
Okay, good. Okay, Cho Zhang. People have different views about using physical castigation to punish children. Okay, to castigate someone, by the way, castigate is a very formal word. It means, yeah, it does mean to punish someone. While some people consider that is an effective way, there are stronger reasons. Probably best just to use, can you hear me, Cho Zhang?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, good. Okay, just need to change it to this. All right. There are strong reasons is the correct form of the word for this sentence. Why beating cannot be acceptable these days. Personally, I believe that this method is not an appropriate way to penalize adolescents. That's very good, Cho Zhang. Okay. So your final sentence is perfect. Okay.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Good use of formal language, Cho Zhang. Appropriate. Okay. Penalize. Penalize is a good synonym for punishment. Okay, does anyone have any questions about their paraphrase? It's good to see you are getting the idea. I think you are getting the idea from what I can see. So you will see. Okay, everyone, can you please turn your cameras on? Seeing as it's the end of the lesson, so I can see you. Thank you, Michael, Cho Zhang, Paula. I know you are hiding there, Paula. Ung Ha. Okay, so I think you are, I hope you're all getting the idea of paraphrasing. I think you are, because most of the corrections I'm making are just to little grammar things, and that's fine. I know you will all, there's always going to be some little grammar mistake, but that is okay, because you will not lose many marks for that, as long as you are expressing the idea correctly and using the correct words. All right, so like I say, next week, we will just continue with a little bit more of this, then I will get you to write a whole essay. One thing I haven't done with you yet is just ask you for some of your ideas about these essay topics, as in, for example, why shouldn't you discipline children using physical punishment? Okay, why is that bad? What is a better way of doing it? Okay, so we just need to think about some of those ideas and how to express them. So next week we will be doing that, and I'll also get you to write an essay. And like I say, I will mark it for you so you can get an idea of what standard you are at. Duk Nia,
Yes.
what are you doing for the rest of today?
I think I will study for the geometry test tomorrow.
Duk Nia, that is perfect English. Okay, Duk Nia, absolutely perfect English. I think I will study for the geometry test tomorrow. Okay, Duk Nia, good luck. Okay, hope the test goes well. Michael, what are you doing for the rest of today?
I'm just gonna chill.
You're just going to chill. Great. Again, perfect English, Michael. I'm just going to chill. Yeah, I think Zung Ha was telling me how hot it is there today. Is it hot where you are, Michael?
It is indeed very hot on my
Okay.
place.
Right. Okay. Very hot in your place. Zung Ha, what are you doing for the rest of today?
I'm just gonna rest and
Yeah. Who is making all the noise? Zung
my
Ha.
brother.
Okay. Very annoying, aren't they? Little brothers. Very annoying. Okay. All right, Zung Ha. I hope you have a good rest this afternoon. That's great. Paula.
Yeah.
Good luck with your 3 exams tomorrow, Paula. Okay. I hope they go well. All right. I must say, Paula, you're looking very relaxed for someone who has 3 exams tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.
I'm glad you are not too stressed. Well, you are not showing it anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. You are looking very cool. And Tang.
I'm here.
Okay. What are you doing for the rest of today, Tang?
I'm studying for the test tomorrow.
Okay. What subject, Tang?
It is literature and physics.
Okay. Wow. Very difficult. Okay. Good luck with that, Tang. And Cho Zhang, what are you doing for the rest of today?
I think I'm going to study for some lessons tomorrow.
Okay, Cho Zhang, I hope you get the chance to rest too. All right, everyone, thank you for your work in the lesson today. You all worked very well, I think. So, and thank you for doing the writing. So we will continue to practice this next week. So from me, it is goodbye, and I hope you all have a happy and productive week, and I look forward to seeing you next Sunday. Bye, everyone. Stay cool. Please stay cool.
Bye,
Ok,
Mr. Lee.
bye.
Okay,
Yên,
bye.
Con chào
bye
bác.
everyone.
Bye.
Vâng, chào con. Bye bye. Ok.